How are you doing, Daniel? Good evening.
Yeah, Ahmed. I think I'm best. Let me say it that way.
Now that the
Obviously,
season is
because
over, right?
yeah. I'm out of how do you call it now? Like the season is over. I'm out of my misery. You know, like the players are jetted out to Asia for on tour, so they are having the times of their life. I think it's time I have the time of my life because the last 9 months have been nothing to write home about, particularly the last six.
Okay, before we talk about Garnacho, because there are some funny reports that have been coming out of Manchester United, his brother Garnacho, the statement after the Europa League final and all that. Let's talk about what happened against Aston Villa. I thought by that incident that led to that Aston Villa's goal, that goal that they cancelled. What's your take on that?
Well,
Yeah,
first
I
off,
feel
first,
Aston Villa were robbed. My opinion, they were
to,
robbed.
to be honest, to be honest, I agree with you. Aston Villa was half done. That was a pure goal because he never had the ball. Like he never had a grip of the ball. The ball, yes, was sort of like was in his palm because it had hit his palm and then it was spilling out before the player kicked the ball and poked it off. So for me, Aston Villa were half done, to be honest. Like, and then the red card thing, because okay, it was even after the red card, they had that chance. I have said this thing. I think the issue with Bandier is, I would say, lack of match, confidence, but then resulting from lack of gameplay, to be honest. I think he's a better all-round goalkeeper to Onana, but I don't think he's an sort of a finished product, so to say that he can be trusted a whole season to man the Manchester United goalpost. I don't know if you get what I mean, because I have maintained that we don't have a good goalkeeper. I have maintained it, if not for age and then reflex, and I still think he has better reflex than Onana. I would have said the veteran goalkeeper, what's he called
From his
again? Because yeah, Tom Heaton. I'm even hearing that Manchester United is going to give him a one contract extension, just 1 year contract extension. So he's staying, he's not leaving. I would have put him as a starter and Bayindir as second. Onana third to the bench. To be honest, I've said we have called for the rotation since. We have called that Onana should be sat on the bench. And to be honest, I thought that if Bayandi was giving even two-thirds of the games that Onana was, giving this season, I think his confidence would have been better than what it is, and he would have been able to be limiting his error. His error in FA Cup against Tottenham Hotspur. Is it FA Cup or Carabao Cup against
Carabao
Tottenham
Cup, Carabao Cup.
Hotspur from yeah, and then his errors in that one Europa League game that he was between the sticks after Onana. No, sorry. After Onana messed up at France, Lille, then he kept the next game and he messed up, and then because we are thinking, okay, this is your time, do this thing well, so that when Lille comes home to Old Trafford, you'll be the GK in between the sticks. But then he still went and made a mess of. So for me, I don't even think we have a goalkeeper, to be honest. Like, I think a lot of things are wrong. Central forward and goalkeeper, both which are very important positions for a football side that are even looking to compete. Because the least we are saying is compete. We are not saying win, compete. Make yourself difficult to play against, and then make yourself a force going forward. That's what we are saying. Compete. We're not even saying win every game. Yes, in competing, you will lose some, you will draw some, but we should see you competing. So, Manchester United, at both ends of the pitch, in all facets of a game, we are lacking. We're lacking goalkeepers. We're lacking the central defense position because of injury. Because I think, to be honest, Matthias Elite and Maguire are good. And then, but with Lindelof and Johnny Evans leaving, well, we have the youth guys. I would say don't sign a central back. Use the guys from academy. That position, don't sign anybody. Invest that money in getting your tens, your wingers, and your central forward. Invest that money in getting players. You get what I mean? Like, Get players in the middle of the park to replace Eriksen and Casemiro. Get a proper central forward, invest that money in that, and then just like four players are enough, and then chop and mix with what you already have. Release Luke Shaw, create that wage leverage. Put Harry Amas, give him games. Yes, he's shaky, but give him games. Harry Amas has it, he can do it. Give him games, give him the confidence. That's how a player develops. Give him games, give these boys games. Give what's it called? Tukoila. Yes, I know he loves the lad, but an injury and all that. When come next season, give these boys games. That's what I'm saying. I will rather be with these boys and be going through whatever than for me to be paying, have guys who are earning, 250K and even way more, and then every week we are crying about commitment, about output, about zeal and all those things. So to be honest, like Marcelo said, it's lacking in the goalkeeper position. So for me, Aston Villa, to answer your question, Aston Villa was half done. I thought it was a goal on the night, to be honest.
Yeah, same here. I feel they were robbed and they cost Aston Villa the Champions League spot. But now let's talk about